All right. Phone accidentally stopped recording. So now this kind of acts as like a reset. It resets the system, resets the airbag. So we'll go ahead and put that back on there. Tighten this back up. Trying to do this one-handed is a pain in the butt. All right. Now you don't want to connect that yet. What you want to do is you want to come back to the car. Come back to the car, start it up, or not start it, but turn the key on. Now, of course, it's going to read the fault. It's going to read all kind of stuff. It's going to show the airbag fault. It does that window thing for some reason. So, real quick, let me set the date and get that out the way. Information, display settings, date and time. Oh, just time. Right now it is 3:58, so I'll make it 3:59 p.m. 3:59. Set that. So that's done. This is done at 1/20/2018. So now, since it read that code and everything, go ahead and turn that back off. Come back to the trunk and connect this back in. All right, that's in there. I'll put all that together in a little bit. So then you come back. Of course, that's still there.
Starting up.
Sorry about that. That's my little FM transmitter. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. All right. So let's see what issues it's gonna have. Service. Got some service coming up. We'll check control messages. Power window issues. Let's see. For some reason, it does this to the back windows whenever I reset the battery. It's done this several times, and it's like I have to go through it and then bring them back up, and then once they come up, that usually leaves. So I'm not sure. So if you guys go through that, just do that, and that should leave. All right. So now let's go to the back to the function. So we're gonna probably have to reconnect. See the little check mark left. So we'll go Bluetooth again. Choose the one that you're gonna use. Hit connect. Now after I reset it, or after I clear these codes, this time it shouldn't come back. And if it does come back, it usually takes like 2 to 3 weeks. So at least you're driving 2-3 weeks to a month without seeing the ugly airbag light and seatbelt light sitting on your dash the whole time. And then, just repeat this over and over again until you go ahead and bite the bullet and buy the BST cable and have it installed, or do the 2 ohm resistor thing. Eventually I'll probably get the BST cable, but for now this works. And this procedure actually worked on this seat belt. I had the seat belt code come up also, and it worked for that. And that one hasn't come back yet, knock on wood. All right, so we're gonna go to diagnostics again, get rid of all of the checks, go to airbag, select all of the airbag computers, hit start diagnostics. Sorry for the lighting. Now it's going to show. Now it's showing 3 faults simply because we had the little BST thing, whatever it is, disconnected when we turn the car, when we turn the key to position 1 or position 3. I don't know which. I always get confused in those. So when we turn the ignition all the way on but didn't start it, that's why it's showing 3 faults. So we hit OK, hit show faults. It's going to show the 9FF, the 9AFF fault, of course, and these other faults that actually aren't there. I think that might be the seatbelt fault, but we'll go ahead and select these to clear. All right, hit start clear, hit OK. As you can see on the dash, the airbag light one went out again. Hit OK. Same thing here. We'll go ahead and go back. We'll hit start diagnostics again. Nothing showing up. Hit OK. Now let's turn the key off. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, according to the guy, you're supposed to wait each and every time that you start the car for that airbag light to go out. So now let's see if it works. If it went right, the airbag guy shouldn't stay on. There he goes. Start the car. Put my seatbelt on. Put the brake down. And then that's what you should be driving looking at, instead of the dreaded seatbelt light. So for some reason, I don't know what it is, but when you do that procedure, it gets rid of that light. And it'll stay off. Mine usually stays off anywhere between 2 weeks to a month. And then I have to do this. This is my 4th time doing this now. Actually, this is my 2nd time having to do it this way. Because the first time I actually didn't have to do it this way. I just cleared the code and it actually stayed off again. So this time the code was coming back, so I went ahead and did it this way, and it works. So I hope this works for you guys. Definitely leave some feedback in the comments to let me know that this actually worked. Thanks.